potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Spartans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Offense in a bunch formation. On the run, it's Levis. Got enough for the first. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to ride this running back. There's some room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they found some room on this opening drive, but now a chance for this defense to stand tall on third and goal. Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes their freshman four-star quarterback. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right calls.
And everybody knows this guy's name. And he led this team into the playoffs. It had some special moments from a year ago. But Palmer, the theme from talking to this guy was unfinished business. Doing something better. Finishing better than we did a year ago to try to hold that trophy.
He was not interested to go anywhere else. He wanted to come right back and finish what he started. You're absolutely right. This guy, he said he was possessed all offseason, watching film in the weight room, throwing with wide receivers when nobody was watching for an opportunity at redemption, but this time to take it one step further and win a national championship.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Spartans this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Buys a little time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, San Jose State. Looking for the time with the extra point. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Smalls. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Smalls. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. Fires on the move. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's man. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Aitman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Plucks it out of the air.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
The shotgun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his man, it's Wilkins. Runs through a man, he might have some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hard running there. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Spartan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working on the right. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. And that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Fires to the middle. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Levis. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run inside. It's man. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the foot, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. It has been a huge struggle so far for this guy. He just hasn't been able to get into any type of rhythm. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. It has cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead.
Number 93, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On the ground, it's man. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's man. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Catch in the middle. It's Wade. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
A lot of times as a defender, it's really about route recognition, seeing what that receiver's going to do. And you could tell he stuck his foot in the ground, started to break in. Nice job breaking on the quarterback's eyes, breaking his hand in there and batting the football to the ground.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's late. Maybe some room here. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The give to the lone running back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Makes the grab on the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Into the end zone. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Moves around to clear up the vision. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. Just getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first two drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the third downs, nice job coming up big on a third down, forcing the fourth down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. The short hands, it's balls. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. LSU quick to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how it they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's reeled in. It's Aikman. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Quickly to the tight end. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Catches it inside his 20, chance to really gain some ground. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, Coach Kirby Moore told me at the half, this is a crucial moment for his offense. They have the ball to start this third quarter, but they cannot continue to make the same mistakes. He doesn't feel that 14 points is too big of a differential to make up, but the offense has to start playing clean and efficient football right now. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's man. Might have a chance. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the move and looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They'll run it. It's man. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle?
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Spartans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he added the extra point. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
To the air on second down. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw it. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got it down the field. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Got a little grass. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Play number 9 on this drive. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these...
He's trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time.
Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll run this play from the pistol. DB's right up on the receivers. Nice move there. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Goes high to pull it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. Fights off a defender. And runs through another guy. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got him. Touchdown, Sparty. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it. And getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Not a lot of room. It found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, it's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Levis. Maybe a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's late. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is... Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. On the move. LSU will get a 1st down.
Really nice run again. We've seen that on this drive. They've run a ton of plays, and we've seen that all game long. I think when you have a lead like this late in the 3rd quarter, just keep giving this guy the ball. Every time he gets it, something good seems to happen. If you're going to ice this game, it's going to be because this running back keeps having success.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's late. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make...
Snags it! They will score! Touchdown, Tigers! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Vasquez. Smashes and runs through another one. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Makes the catch. It's Wilkins. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Dances away to buy time. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Spartans have the lead.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense picks it up.
It was a golden opportunity on that two-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Pocket breaking down. And he got just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target.
There's a crease. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
This time he's got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Smalls. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Into the end zone. Caught. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best playoff.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Wilkins. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got it. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.